joining us from the floor. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's the doctor in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. T.J. McConnell is out there with Castle, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Points will come at a premium tonight, Richard. These are 2 of the stingiest defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, these games were a grind to play in. You're fighting for every bucket. So the little things, like an extra possession here or there, those will be huge.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. McConnell against Doncic. Sochan outside. Right side, Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's the doctor. Pass to Doncic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
1 shot.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Now here's Wembanyama. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
And Allie, thanks. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Wembanyama. Shooting 1.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Here's Castle. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Wembanyama. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's the doctor, covered by Johnson. Vanderbilt, a screen on Johnson. 3-pointer. The doctor, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Johnson passes to Sochan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sochan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Here's the doctor. Outside Irving. Vanderbilt with a screen. And Kyrie Irving with the 3.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Tough call for his coach.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. And they've got a lot of road games ahead. That's game 2 of 7 on this trip. They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, Devin Vassell out there with Delano Banton. Then there's Johnson, and it's Branham in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Launches a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Shaw's got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
That gives them the lead. Connect's got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Benton, yet to see a basket. Pass to Johnson. Vassell outside, over Connect. Vassell can't get it to go.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Vassell against Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Benton. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Here's Branham. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And the Lakers have possession. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And assists have created 7 out of their last 10 points.
Outside Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing.
San Antonio ball. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Branham. Lets it go from deep. Missed it. 3 for 6 now.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
San Antonio leading. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Branham misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Kleber. Left side Reeves.
That's his 4th turnover this quarter. He's got to focus in.
Spurs ball.
Here's Benton, still without a bucket. Here's Branham, nails it from beyond the arc.
That's his 2nd triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And that game against the Trailblazers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Barlow's checked in for San Antonio. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Doctor. Outside Finney-Smith to snap the cold streak. Luka! Lethal!
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Here's Branham, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Pass to Doctor. Back to Doncic. Here's the Doctor. He's scoreless. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Stolen by Vassell. In transition. Here they come. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Credit to Vassell for staying active.
Lakers trail by 5. Here's the Doctor. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The Spurs have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Benton. He's covered by Reeves. Vassell outside. Up and over Doncic. Again, the Spurs score. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Outside Finney-Smith. To the middle. They get it back. The Doctor, the pass to Floyd. Can't hit from in close.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Doctor in that last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He added 43 points and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore, B.A.?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting abilities.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Kyrie Irving comes in for Reeves. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Vassell passes to Branham. On the wing, Green. Vassell outside, fires the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Vassell's got 9.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's the Doctor, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. San Antonio leading by 3. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Double clutches. Rebounded by Green.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
From deep, Wembanyama. Rebound, the Lakers. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Green for three. And it's Irving with a rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Here's the doctor. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Vassell passes to Branham. Rebound by the Lakers. The doctor's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Come get it, come get it.
Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Sohan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Irving looking around. Here's the doctor. 43 points last game out. Vanderbilt with a screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's the doctor. And again, the Lakers no good. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Branham. 15 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Right wing. Here's the doctor. 9 points in the game. Knocks it down from distance.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's Branham. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Green. From the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses. And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
For San Antonio, Johnson, he's checked in for Green. Castle comes in for Branham. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Vassell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Reeves is checked in. The Lakers trail. Here's the doctor. 14 points for him. McConnell with a double. Here's the doctor. Pass to Reeves. Inside. Here's Irving. And he hits it to tie the game. Irving's got 11 points.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
For 3, that's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. From deep, Johnson drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. The doctor, no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul. Irving has been on display for Los Angeles, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. We'll be back in a moment.
56. And please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van Half-Court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
It's good too.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, we try. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
The Lakers lead by 3. And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Floyd in at the 5. Here's the doctor. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And here's McConnell. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. Castle misses.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Doncic against McConnell. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Johnson. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Johnson's got 11.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
From deep, here's Doncic. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. From deep, Johnson. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
Los Angeles shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's the doctor. 14 points for him. Six to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now McConnell. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Johnson on the wing for the lead. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Outside Irving. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw good from Irving.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Pass to Sohan. Good D by Vanderbilt.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Irving, no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Sohan, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Lakers in the lead. Here's the doctor. He's got 14, and they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
He's gotten a little too sloppy turning the ball over twice in the last 3 minutes. These mistakes can really start to add up.
Outside Johnson for the lead. They get the rebound. Oh, Wemby! The putback!
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Now here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Castle. Johnson with it. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, Luka throwing that weight around in the paint. And the Spurs with possession here. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. To the paint. Wembanyama, no good. The Lakers lead by 4. The 15-footer. Another miss by Doncic.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Sohan. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
And he shows the focus there, nails the tee.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Here's Sohan. He's got 9. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Outside Irving. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Floyd. And that one good. Floyd's got 6 points.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
McConnell with it. Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Number 53, fourth personal foul. First team foul. Wembanyama, shooting 1.
Los Angeles leading by 13. We've got Devin Vassell. Green out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's Delano Banton, and it's Branham in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And for San Antonio, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. They set the pick, and here's Connect outside. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Here's Benton. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Here's Branham. Over Connect. Branham misses. Reeves, the pass to the Doctor. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
From the wing. No luck on that one. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And that one's good. Green.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's the Doctor. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Reeves. And here's Doncic. The 3. Robinson-Earl with a rebound. Here's Branham. Here's Benton. To the middle. Here's Robinson-Earl. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The Doctor's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Number 53, 5th personal foul. First team foul. Bravo!
And they've done well from the free throw line this half.
Substitution on the court.
The Lakers lead by 14. Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic. Here's the Doctor. Drops in the 3.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Outside Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Here's the Doctor, and that one is stuffed right through.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Outside Johnson. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Down low. Here's the doctor. The rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McConnell. Now Johnson. Back to McConnell. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And the basket by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 21 points in the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
On the court is your hot squad. It's time for T-shirts.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Johnson. Sochan outside. Here's Castle to stop the run. Hits a three-pointer.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
Here's the doctor. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Hey, that's a shot he doesn't shoot very often.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Sochan, the pass to McConnell. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to Johnson. Sochan outside, fires for three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And the basket by the doctor.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Luka Doncic.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Sochan outside. Pass to McConnell. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Wembanyama.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Doncic passes to Floyd. Doncic outside. Here's the doctor. Pass to Floyd. This one for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
You earned that one. there tonight.
Good luck out there, MP.
That's gotta be kind of fun.